Hello again, this is the course of Information System Development, and in this video I would like to explain to you about the data visualization and the concept of charts will be explained in this chapter, and you will learn some charts that are available in the internet. So yeah, you are going to learn about charts in the web, so some definition and some concepts, maybe just briefly about the concept of charts, and you will see some examples. So the examples will be related with the current visualization, and you will learn about the chart integration with the backend. So some example of application. Chart is one way to visualize the data, and yeah, in data science or in any other courses, you will also learn about the visualization of the data. Like also in Excel, you can find the function to visualize the data. There are many frameworks providing chart templates. Okay, so you can use like Google Chart. You have the D3, or you have another kind of framework for the chart. Let's say if you are using the this Google chart. Okay. Oh, okay. I already opened this one. So this is the chart gallery. You can see those are the charts based on the HTML5 or SVG. Yeah. Last year thought I teach the student about the SVG, but for this year, I guess I will skip the concept of SVG. And if you want to learn about the SVG, scalable vector graphic, you can try to figure out, and yeah, you can check from the internet. So those are the example. Yeah, this is about the Q chart. So if you go to Q chart, and yeah, it will show you the code. Yep, this is the code for free. So you can just get this code, and then yeah, you can use it in your website. Of course, they provide the kind of map API key. This kind of key is necessary. Okay, some of the code they provide the key for free, but some of the code they may ask you some uh, fee in order to get the access. Okay, and yeah, you can use other kind of chart like scatter chart, column chart, histogram, bar chart, combo chart, etc. Okay, so you have the bubble chart, which are very flexible with the uh, circle, and you can have table. Okay, couch card, candlestick. Okay, for example, couch card. So couch card means something that you want to know about the performance. Okay, so this kind of chart is available in the Google, and yeah, you can use all those things. So if you can understand this code, then you can just easily use this one and then provide the data from your database, for example, and then you can run with the visualization. Okay. So the thing here is when you have the raw data, okay, so the raw data it is in the database. You can put into the data tables. So you already learned some basic about the data tables from the basic class and from the data tables from the JavaScript. And if you can do the visual structures, okay, when you can do the visual structures from the data table, you can do the viewing. Okay, the views here means you can just show something with the graph or the charts like bar chart, line chart, scatter plot, and etc. Okay, and this requires some human interaction, or yeah, we can have some human touch in order to put the data into a beautiful or a fancy visualization. So the JS framework or the JavaScript framework have procedures or steps to perform the visualization. Most of the frameworks apply almost the same procedure. So if you are using the Google chart, they may have the same procedure with the other chart. And there are many open source frameworks, so you don't need to pay. Just go to the libraries and then check, and then try to get the idea to perform in your website. For example, okay, let's go just briefly to say about those kind of things like Citoscape. Okay, yeah, they provide the somehow it's good. Okay, so you can use this one. This is also for free. If you go to demos, okay, let's say I want to get let's see, yeah, you want to see the graph wine and cheese, for example. Okay, so this is the wine and cheese map. Okay, so yeah, something is wow. So it's like the graph relation between the left and right, and then it shows some part of the I guess, yeah, this one is about the wine. Okay, and then this is about the cheese, I guess, and then they want to know the this is the wine, I guess, yeah, and this is the cheese. How about cheese 14, yeah, and so on. So they want to know the relationship, and then they just put it into the cytospace, and it works like this one. And for example, Rafael JS. Okay, so Rafael JS is also another kind of good tools for the visualization. So if you are using the Rafael JS, I don't know, yeah, you can have the very basic code for this kind of figure. Okay, so yeah, uh, you can go to the documentation, I guess. Oh yes, or somehow I guess Rafael JS is not that popular nowadays. And if you go to the protoface, for example, yeah, there's also, maybe I will just skip the protoface. Now protoface is it is from the Stanford. Okay, yeah, they have the tools to show some graphical like this one. So it's graphical toolkit for visualization. And the most common is like D3, HighChart, React. Okay, so let's see the D3. So it is very popular to have the D3. So if you first go to one of the graph, let's say this one. Yeah, this is a fish eye distortion, and then you may have this information. Okay, so yeah, it's very interactive with the mouse, and you can just go to the usually we have they actually have the code, but yeah, like this one. So if you want to make it a kind of interactive like this, okay, so you can see that the node is interactive, and then yeah, you can use this code. So they provide the code, so you can just reuse and you can modify some of the data here. Okay, so D3 is very popular. HighChart is also another popular framework. React is also another popular framework, so you can just check those of them, all of them. So the Wikipedia provide the JavaScript charting libraries. There are many other libraries. Some of them are commercial, so you need to pay some money in order to use the libraries, but I just use the open source framework. I think that will be enough for your project. So when you do with the charts, the first, yeah, there are 4 steps, and you need to, I guess this is the common approach, is to show the charts in your website. First, you need to load the charts library, and then next you need to prepare the data. The third, you need to customize the charts, and then draw the charts. Okay. For our course in this section, we will utilize the Google Charts, HighCharts, and MCharts. So yeah, you can also try with the other kind of charts, is your choice. But with this basic idea, I guess it will be easier for you to find another chart. So let's deal with the bar chart. Okay. you already have the views.py. Let's make a new method viewbar and return the request to viewbar.html. Do you know how? Okay, let me open this and just open the view.py, and yeah, I just have a new one. Okay, I will make the file in the basic grass, and then let's see, I put this one view bar, and then let's see, this one is okay. I want to see this view bar.html, so bar with the big B. Just it's actually it's up to you. Okay, bar with HTML like this one, and then I need to go to the URLs and create a new statement, link view bar. Okay, you can go to the URLs and then create a new statement, just call it view bar. Okay, you have the view bar. Okay, you have the view bar, and then just call it to view bar. Of course, with this one, you need to call this one view bar. Okay. After you have the URLs, then you can go to the next, which is creating the view bar.html. And you need to put it into the folder templates. So we have this, and let's make a new HTML file, view bar. Okay. You have this HTML file. Yeah, I give you one code for the HTML file. So you can just replace this, yes, this one. So I will let you know the basic idea of this code. Before we learn those code, let's just go to this. With few exceptions, all web pages with Google Charts should include the following lines in the head of the web page. Okay, so when I give you the this bar chart is quite enough, but for the explanation, I guess, yeah, this is the way to load the chart library. So you are going to use the Google Static, and it is from the loader.js, and you want to load the chart, which is the current, and the package we want to use is the core charts. Yeah. And yeah, after you already load the charts library, in this case we are using the Google, and we are using the google.chart.load, and we want to prepare the data. All charts require data, and Google charts require data to be wrapped in JavaScript, and the name of the JavaScript class is Google Visualization Data Table. So this class is defined in the Google Visualization Library that you loaded previously. Okay, so yeah, if you already load the library, then yeah, that's easier for you to call any classes in the JavaScript. So you have this data table. Okay, so there are several formats in the data table. We can use add column, we can use add rows. Okay. Oh, let me check this one, I guess. Oh, maybe let me try. Okay. So we are doing the, oh, wait a moment. We are in the views, is in the view bar. Oh, I forgot. Anyway, yes, you know, this one is something, yeah, when you are doing the post, okay, it should be with the API. Okay, so just API and view bar. Yeah, it's just the bar chart, And let's try to figure out the details. Yeah, then if you hover on the chart like this one, yeah, it shows the values, and the blue color means Asia and red color means Europe. So it's population in millions and so on. So the first thing, yeah, as I mentioned to you before, yeah, the current package is we are using the core chart. Okay, well, let's see the view bar here. Now we have the script. This is the JavaScript. We are loading the loaded the Java, loaded the JS, and then we are having the packages core chart, and then we want to load it from the Google Charts. So the next is the data table. The data table here is something related with the column and rows. Okay, so you know if you're doing the spreadsheet, so you can see the column, okay, and then rows. So this kind of Google visualization data table, we need to define the data type and column, and we want to add the column. Okay, so add column string browser, add column number percentage. So the browser is string or any sequence of character, and the percentage will be numbers. And after you have those two columns, I would like to add the rows. So this is the first data, this is the second data, this is the fourth, fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there are 6 data. So this is the data table that we will feed forward to the data visualization in the JavaScript. And after you have the like schema, okay, so we call this is the data table preparation. After you have this one, you want to check what is the data structure to fit into the data table. So some other charts may use array data structure. So just use array. Like this one, we are using the Google visualization array to data table. So when you have array, then you can easily convert to the table. And this represent the year Asia and Europe based on the previous one. Oh, I guess, yeah, this is not the case. So it is when it is Asia, then it is 900. If it is Europe, 390. I guess, yeah, this is the data table. For this one, it shows a little bit different with the other. Okay. Anyway, this kind of array data, array to table data. So you have array and then you want to put the column. So it's just this will be the header and this will be the year, okay, or the index. So it's a little bit different with this one. In this case, you have the header, and yeah, the function is data table. So you can see the difference between the data table and array to data table. And next, you need to prepare data. Option on the use of data for charts. Yeah, you can use JSON. You can use JavaScript plus JSON. You can use the GeoJSON, which is longitude and latitude. Oh, why this one is same? Latitude and longitude. Okay. The other thing that you may understand, you may need to know is how to customize the charts. So every chart has a customizable options like the title, color, line thickness, background, and so on. So if we have this one, okay, browser market shares at specific website 2014, and we have width and we have height, and is 3D is true, okay. Then let's see. Oh, there is no. This is the chart option. Oh, this is the chart option is something in the below, I guess. Yeah, you have the option here. The option is only giving you the title, okay. But you can have other things in the chart. For example, yeah, you want to know the title, and then you have the width, and then you have the weight. So after you finish with the explanation for the drawing the charts, you can just apply this into the web. So each chart type is based on the different class. If you are doing the bar chart, then you need to call the bar chart. If you are doing pie chart, then you need to call the pie chart. Okay, so it depends on the graph that you want to use. So if you are using Google, then I guess you need to follow the structure, the data structure that they use, so you can utilize the Google visualization. So yeah, the bar chart actually based on the Google visualization, the bar chart, and then the pie chart is based on this pie chart. That's why you can see the Google visualization bar chart. It has the document, get element ID container, and then draw. So what is the data? Yeah, just the data, and those are the options. So yeah, you can see the Google visualization is on the document get element ID container. So you see there is the content ID container, then it shows well. And after you finish this, and you need to draw data and options. Okay, so this means the yeah, what is the legend? Okay, so the legend here is this one, population in millions. Okay, but if you do not put any other things, yeah, this is also fine. Okay, and yeah, for this option, actually it is related with the title, head, and width. Okay, and if you can figure out what is the best one, then you can also like modifying all the things. Okay, so it's not that important because it is just the additional. So some charts use the basic package. For example, in Google, it uses core charts. So you can see the things that I already mentioned to you, the core chart. Other charts may require additional or different packages. So yeah, there are many other charts that require the packages or the additional libraries from either Google or from another company. And both pie and bar chart are included in the core chart package, so you load it at the beginning of this tutorial. If you want a tree map or queue chart, then you need to additionally load the tree map or queue map packages. Okay. Anyway, yeah, if we have the time, then we will explore the tree map and queue map packages. Okay, so you can run the code, and yeah, this is the result. What we are going to learn next is, yeah, there are many various charts. So area chart, annotation chart, bar chart, different chart, donut chart. Okay, so can you figure out one by one? Yeah, the area chart is, if you don't know, then let's see. Okay. So this area chart is yeah, it's common, okay, and you can use in your data analysis. The annotation chart, different chart, donut chart, Gantt chart, Geo charts, histogram maps. So those are the type of charts that are available under the Google. Of course, you can get another kind of charts from another library. So you don't need to use Google for your project, okay? And yeah, there are many other charts like bubble chart, okay, and then the pie chart, and then the high chart, and yeah, and so on. So I cannot explain all those things, but I saw that these are the important charts. Okay, so when you do this one, I guess it is enough for your understanding, or if you want to show in the website, And if you have the data and then you want to use one of these chart, that is enough. Okay, because there are many more of the data visualization, and yeah, just choose the important one. And if your data is quite good, then yeah, just use the common charts for your project. Okay, I guess I will stop here and I will continue with the other example like pie chart, and etc. on the next video. Okay, so thank you very much for listening.